what you miss about your far more far that means the parents of your dad. What do you miss?
I mean, to be quite honest, I don't like remember them as much. What I do know is my grandma on that side made some fire sandwiches. But they were kind, and I mean, death is sad always, and when you are young, when it happens, then maybe you don't remember people as quick. Like, for instance, my granddad on mom's side, don't remember that much because I was not. I was young when he passed.
That's my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my grandma,
My mother.
I feel like she was the center of everything. So when that
what
center,
do you miss most about her?
the way she centered people, she was like home. Everyone flew from all corners of the world. She brought everyone together. So I miss that about her, and her stubbornness, and just her kindness, and seeing all the things that she did. I miss everything about her.
Welcome back to the channel. Hello. If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Generica and your
Yngve.
and
Oh my God.
Jaden
Mary.
and
Yeah.
and we are the Balloons. So you're welcome back to the channel. This is the best of two worlds, where we talk about the both sides of the coin. I've said before, it doesn't matter how flat it is, everything has two sides, right? Yes, everything has two sides. So today is All Saints Day. I don't know whether you are aware about that. It's All Saints Day. Is it today or was it yesterday?
It's today.
It's today, yeah. All Saints Day. And All Saints Day, according to the Bible or the Christian way, is a day you remember the saints and the martyrs that have been before. But it's also an important day in Sweden because tell us about the Swedish culture. What do you especially do on All Saints Day?
We go and put lights at family graves.
Yes. So if you are a person who is afraid of death, who doesn't want to talk about death, who does not want to see the graveside, I don't think this is the video for you. So it's okay to scroll ahead, because that's what we are talking about today. We are talking about the loved ones who have left us, who have gone before us. And I don't know whether you know this, but my both parents have long gone a few years ago, and your parents too, right? Yes. So that means these two grandparents, both grandparents on both sides, are not alive. They have gone before us. And I am not afraid of death. Are you afraid of death?
I don't think so.
No, you're not. I'm not afraid of death. I'm not afraid of talking about death. I'm not afraid of remembering the loved ones who have gone before me. As a matter of fact, the memories that is left behind is what keeps me going. So I have a question for you, for all of you guys. Yeah? What do you miss most about your parents?
Mine are here.
Not yours. I'm talking about that.
You talk of me?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I miss the voice of my mother, the voice of my father.
Yeah.
How they used to talk, how they used to laugh, how they used to give advice. Everything about.
So you miss their voices.
Yes.
You miss their voices. You miss the advices and that they used to give, right?
Yes.
Okay. And to the youngsters, okay, I will start with the grandparents of. Let me pause this. What do you miss about your far more that means the parents of your dad. What do you miss?
I mean, to be quite honest, I don't like remember them as much. What I do know is my grandma on that side made some fire sandwiches. But they were kind. And I mean, that is sad always, and when you're young, when it happens, then maybe you don't remember people as quick. Like for instance, my granddad on mom's side, don't remember that much because I was not I was young when he passed.
That's my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my grandma,
My mother.
I feel like she was the center of everything. So when that
what
center,
do you miss most about her?
the way she centered people, she was like home. everyone flew from all corners of the world. She brought everyone together. So I miss that about her, and her stubbornness, and just her kindness, and seeing all the things that she did. I miss everything about her.
And Tia?
Their presence and their voices.
Their voices. Who do you remember most of the four of them?
Maybe my grandma.
My
On your
mother.
side, yeah.
My mom. So our youngest daughter was quite young when our both parents left us. So I understand that she doesn't remember much. But what I miss about my parents, my dad was the guru of wise advice, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, my dad, even today, there are those things he said and that I still remember and still is my core person. I am who I am because of the things he used to say and he said when growing up. And his kindness, he was so kind and friendly to everybody. I'm yet to meet a man who was like him or who is like him. Not to say that the men around me are not, but he was exceptionally a kind person, being of his generation, right?
Yes.
Yes, and always, my dad was always in a suit. Did you notice that? Or you didn't meet him in when he was wearing suit?
Yeah, sometimes he had a sweater.
Yeah, he would wear, official. I mean, he was always like official, if I put it that way. Even if he wear jeans, but me, I have grown him knowing that he was always in a suit and a tie. That's the man I remember most. My mother, on the other hand, like Mary said, she was the matriarch. She was the home of all of us. With her around, you just felt home. And very, how do you say? How can I put it? Very steady as a woman and as a wife and as a mother, and because I was very much like like her, sorry, we fought a lot about even the very small things, but we were also very good friends. So I miss that about her, just calling her, and just laughing about nothing and everything. So what do you remember about my parents?
Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah, I remember both of them.
Yeah.
Your father was a very educated man. He was very nice. He was very interested in knowing things, especially knowing things about Sweden when he came here. About our industry, about our forest, about everything that we have here and produce. He was very interested in how we do it, why we do things.
Interested,
like that.
yeah.
And
He actually died talking about the forest, how green Sweden is.
Yeah.
He kept on talking and saying how green Sweden is and how there's a lot of forest. Yeah, okay, what else do you remember?
Yeah, and of course, coming to your mom, she was always from the very beginning very welcoming.
Yeah.
Also very strong, and she had a lot of respect in her, and very, very nice, always very kind to me and all of them all around. But she was also very self-confident, and she wanted to do her the things her way,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah. It was her way or the highway. That's the one I was looking for. NVs. What do you call NVs in English?
I don't know.
No, stubborn in a nice way. Stubborn in a nice way. But so was your mom. Your mom was very self-second human being. Very, very self-second human being. Very nice. I mean, like, she was so nice, genuinely concerned, you know. And I think she was also the center of your family, right?
Yeah, she was kind of.
Yeah, the center of your family. Very interesting. So today being All Saints Day, we have a tradition, or many people in Sweden, it's a tradition that you go and visit, because unlike Kenya, where we bury our loved ones in our compounds near our home, so we get to see them every day. Even if you're not thinking about them, you're not going to the graveside, at least they're there, you can see them. Here most people are buried in graveyards, right? And today is a special day where most people take the chance to go and visit their loved ones at the gravesides, plant flowers, put candles, because of course it's getting darker, right? Yes, so that's where we are going. We are going to visit our parents at the graveside, and because now my parents are buried at home in Kenya, there's a special place where you go and put candles for your loved ones who you cannot go and visit physically. So that's what we are going to do. So follow along and see. And like I said, if you're afraid of gravesites and you're afraid of death or anything to do with death, if you're not in a safe place, what I mean is mentally and physically safe place to talk about death and loved ones, this is not the video for you. So I understand if you do not watch until the very end. Otherwise, watch until the very end and like, share, and what more should they do, Jaden? Subscribe. Say louder. They should do what? Subscribe, yes. And we take Jaden with us because it's important for him to get to know his grandparents and where they're buried. So that's why we take him along with us. So join along. Let's go and visit our parents. Okay guys, we are here. Oh, I am in the darkness. Wait, let me look for lighting. Okay guys, we are here at Rostock graveyard. So we are going to go in, and I'm not going to talk, as you know, a bit of respect for the ones who have gone before us. So just follow along and get to see where my parents are buried. There's a lot of people at this particular time. So. I think it's beautiful with all the lights and the candles. So you can see a good tradition for all of us.